Chicken is marinated in spices with onions and a delicious green masala blend. It's cooked together with a hot coal for some additional flavor and topped with fragrant basmati rice. It's then garnished with onions, eggs and tomatoes and cooked in its own steam or dum. Hi everyone, welcome back to Cravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed. On this channel, I have made many biryani recipes. We've done a traditional mutton biryani, chicken biryani, boneless chicken biryani. I've even done a butter chicken biryani. But today we're going to be doing something with a little different color. We're going to be doing a Hariyali chicken biryani. Hariyali chicken is made with coriander, chillies, spinach, and it's going to be steamed together with some fantastic basmati rice. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. I'm going to start with the green paste. The first thing I'm going to add is the juice of a lime. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, followed by 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns. For some kick, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sliced green chilies. I've got a cup of mint leaves here, as well as 3 cups of coriander, and I've used both the leaves and the stems. For some really great green color in this masala, I'm going to be adding 1 cup of blanched spinach. Now I'm going to start to process this. To keep this going, you will need to add about a cup of water a little bit at a time. Use a spoon to mix this up so it blends faster. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon each of chopped ginger and garlic. This green paste is now nice and smooth. I have 1 pound of chicken here and I chose to use the dark meat, thighs and drumsticks. I also added some wings and a few breast cubes. I also added salt to taste. I'm now going to add 1 tablespoon of Biriyani Masala. You can use store-bought if you like, but I have a great recipe for Biriyani Masala. I will leave that link at the end of this video as well as in the description. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 1 cup of fried onions. To make these fried onions, I literally just fried some onions in oil and drained it. Now I'm going to add all of the paste. This may seem like a lot, but I'm not just using this as a marinade here. This will also be used as the base of the gravy. Let this marinate for at least 1 hour to overnight. In a pot, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of ghee. Ghee is clarified butter. I'm going to fish out just the chicken pieces first, as I want them to brown a little bit before I add the rest of the marinade. Once this gets some color, I'm going to scrape in the rest of this luscious green masala. Now I'm going to put a lid on this and I'm going to allow this to cook for 5 to 10 minutes. To get that typical smoked Hariyali flavor, I'm going to add a piece of foil inside with a lit piece of hot coal. I'm going to get this smoke going by adding a little bit of ghee or oil to the hot coal, and once it starts to smoke, I'm going to put the lid on for the smoke to infuse. Take this out after a few minutes. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of yogurt and give everything a good stir. I'm going to turn the heat off and work on the rice. I have 4 cups of water heating up here. I also added salt to taste. And I'm just going to add some whole spices. A 1-inch stick of cinnamon, 2 black cardamoms, 4 green cardamoms, 1 star anise, 5 cloves, and 5 peppercorns. These whole spices will help to flavor the water. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of slit green chilies and a 1/4 cup of fried onion. Next, I'm going to add the rice. I'm adding 2 cups, this is 12 ounces or 350 grams of basmati rice. I pre-soaked my rice for 30 minutes and I rinsed it a few times to remove all of the excess starch. I'm going to get every grain in here. Put the lid on and allow the rice to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. Keep checking the rice as this should only be cooked about 60%. Once it's there, remove and drain all of the excess water. I prefer to work with single layers in the biryani, and both the gravy and the rice must be hot when they are layered, so you don't have to heat it up all over again when it goes back into the oven. I'm going to top this with fried onions, and I have a 1/2 cup of milk here which I infused with saffron, and I'm going to pour this over the top. To garnish, I'm going to add some boiled egg halves and thinly sliced tomatoes. As these tomatoes cook down, their juice will be released and absorbed by the rice. I'm also going to add some roasted cashew nuts. This is totally optional, but I'm adding a little bit of green food coloring at the top. We now need to cook this in its own steam. This is called dum. I'm going to cover this tightly with some foil, put a heavy lid on, and into the oven it goes to cook for 30 to 40 minutes. If you don't have an oven, you could also cook this on a low flame on the stove top. Just make sure you're using a vessel with a very thick bottom so the rice doesn't burn. When cooked, reserve the garnish and gently mix the rice so you get a little bit of the rice and the chicken and gravy all together. This is a great variation to the regular biryani, and this chicken Hariyali biryani is ready to serve. Enjoy! Thank you so much for joining me in Cravings Food Adventures. Hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for Hariyali chicken biryani. You can make this as an alternate to any other biryani and everyone's going to enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, guys, and leave me a comment below so I know what you think about this video. Give the video a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. And just for fun, follow me behind the scenes on all my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care.